Hi, Scott.
Hi, Danielle. Hi, everybody.
Okay, so we're going to ask you a few questions, and we want to get your take on a couple of these different questions and see how they match up with Miss Wendy's responses, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so first question. What is the most embarrassing thing that Wendy has ever done around you?
It's probably the first time that she farted in front of me. I wasn't embarrassed for her because I know it's natural, but I know she was pretty embarrassed, but her reaction was quite funny.
What was her
She
reaction?
just started giggling and looking coy, like nothing happened.
Okay, what's the most embarrassing thing you've done around her?
Probably my reactions to Giants games, especially in public. I think that's probably embarrassed her more than anything else I've ever done.
What do you do in public at Giants games?
Just getting loud, cheering on the home team mostly, and standing up.
You get a little obnoxious?
Maybe, but I keep the swear words to a minimum.
Okay. All right, so we know you guys knew one another for a while before you were dating, but who was the first one who initiated getting together? And what was the first line or the first thing that you guys did to pursue more than just a friendship?
I initiated getting together by way of MySpace. I messaged her and asked her if she wanted to go to a Giants game with me. She was busy, but I didn't give up there. I got her phone number and I called her and we arranged to go on a date. And our first date was in Petaluma and we went to see Nacho Libre. And we had a good time, and afterwards was our first kiss, actually. It was nice.
How long did you guys know each other before that happened?
We knew each other since, let's see, I think it must have been about 10 years that we've known each other.
Okay, what is your favorite physical feature about Wendy?
I love Wendy's smile and her eyes.
What?
Especially when she's laughing, and her face gets kind of wrinkly.
What's her favorite about you?
I think she would probably say that my hair, because she likes when I do it and stand it up straight.
Do you do that often?
Every day when I get home, I do that for her.
Okay, what is the one thing Wendy does only because she wants to make you happy?
Wendy watches The Simpsons and other cartoons with me only because she wants to make me happy.
What about her, you for her?
I do the dishes every day for her only to make her happy.
Every day, huh?
Every day. There's a whole pile waiting for me when I get home.
She's got you trained. Okay, so what is your biggest pet peeve about Wendy, and other than the fact that she likes to take a lot of naps?
She does nap a lot. My biggest pet peeve about Wendy is probably her choice in television. And she watches all kinds of shows like the Real Housewives programs, which I'll admit I watch them too. But it is annoying when it's one show like that to the next, to the next, to the next.
So maybe that's another thing that you do just to make her happy.
Yeah, I watch those shows.
Okay, what is her biggest pet peeve about you?
Oh, her biggest pet peeve about me is probably right along the same lines as that. When she's in the middle of a show, if I grab the remote and change the channel, she gets really mad at me.
All right, so once you are married, what is the one item that Wendy will want to get rid of?
She would like to get rid of, probably, I have a collection of like tickets from concerts I've been to that sits on my dresser. I don't think she'll make me get rid of it, but I'm sure she will move it or make sure that I move it from where it sits currently.
And does she have anything that you'd want to get rid of?
She had a pair of workout pants that I thought were terribly ugly, and I think she might have already got rid of them. But other than that, if they're still around, they're gone.
Okay. Who said I love you first and tell me about it?
Well, Wendy said she loved me first. We were very, we hadn't been dating for very long, and it was her birthday.
Wait, how long is not very long?
For just probably a couple months.
Okay.
Or less. And it was her birthday, and she doesn't remember telling me, but I do remember. She was out with Kristen and Lindsay, and I got to talk to those two girls beforehand, and then the phone was back to Wendy, and she said that to me. She said, "I love you," and my eyes lit up, but I knew that she wouldn't remember it the next day.
So when did you bring it up?
Probably, I don't know, maybe a few weeks later.
And that's when you told her that you loved her?
Yes, that's when I told her that I loved her.
If Wendy had one wish, what would she wish for?
Wendy would wish for her family and her friends really close, and be able to see them whenever she felt like it. And of course, I know she wants healthy children too, and I do too.
What do you admire most about Wendy?
I admire most Wendy's patience, because that's something that I could use, and her ability to make me laugh. I love it.
What's the most romantic thing you've done for Wendy?
The most romantic thing that I've done for Wendy, I think it's not so much in the sense that everyone would think was romantic, but I could just tell that she loved it when I looked at her face is when I would like surprise her and clean the house or something like that. And yeah, something I would do just to make her happy, and I think she knew that, and just seeing the look on her face afterwards, I could tell it would qualify as a romantic gesture.
Okay, if Wendy was allowed for one dinner date with anyone in the world, who would she choose?
I think she would probably choose her Aunt Roz, because she doesn't get to see her very often, and I know that they have a great relationship, and the conversations they have go on forever.
Where does Aunt Roz live?
She lives in India.
What was the first thing that caught your attention when you met Wendy?
Probably her laugh, and she's very approachable. Anybody could talk to her. She talks to anyone.
And last but not least, finish this sentence. A perfect wife would be one who...
Perfect wife would be one who has patience and can make me laugh and forget about anything that's wrong. And Wendy's done that for 4 years.
So she's your perfect wife?
She is.
Okay. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.